All right, New York State under the hood inspection, naming off all your components up under the hood. Whatever you name on the passenger side, you do not have to name on the driver's side. Depending on the inspector, they may have you read off you point out everything and talk about everything. You could get lucky and you may ask the minimum. Who knows? I'm a student at Professional Drivers Institute here in the state of New York, and they've been training us very well over here. And like I said before, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you think about my videos. Let me know if they're useful. So we're going to start off. It's no particular order, but it's best to work from one end to another. That way you don't miss anything. So if you're going to start from the front and work your way back here, instead of just naming stuff back and forth. It's just the easiest way to go about it. Windshield wiper fluid. Cap is properly secure, not cracked, not broken. Is at a good level. You have your air intake hose. It's secure, not cracked, not broken. Secure by clamps. Then you have this filter, the filter indicator. The filter indicator is on green right here. You know that it's good. Then you have your turbo. It's properly mounted. It's secured. No smell of oil burning. No leaks. No sign of soot. Then you have your exhaust manifold. Don't smell no exhaust burn. No exhaust burning. It's properly secure and mounted. You have your frame. No illegal welds or cracks. Your ABS wire for your brakes. No frays, no cuts. Your air hose leading to your brake chamber. No abrasion, bulges, or cuts. Remember ABCs, abrasion, bulges, cuts. So no abrasion, bulges, or cuts. No audible sound. Your audible sound would be like your air leaks. So it's no audible sound. You do not hear no leaks. It's properly mounted and it's secured. You have your slack adjuster. Your slack adjuster should not have no more than, I want to say, I'm making a video on up here talking about, I want to say no more than an inch of play. So you'll want to pull on it. This side I can't pull on it, but your leaf springs, no cracks, no illegal welds, not broken, no signs of shifting, secured by U-bolts. Make sure you touch all these components that you are naming. Leaf spring mount, leaf spring hanger, properly secured, mounted, no illegal welds, no cracks. You have your brake pads. Your brake pad lining should have at least a 1/4 inch of lining. Then your brake drum, which is out here, and there's also this black piece here. No signs of bluing, no discoloration, which shows that it's been overheating or frays. It's not cracked, it's not broken. As well. You have your air intake hose here. It's properly mounted, secured by clamps. No bulges, abrasions, or cuts. No cracks, illegal welds here. Your refrigerant lines. No abrasion, bulges, or cuts. You can speak on the silver tips here. You speak on how they're secured and they have no cracks. Then you have your upper radiator hose here. No abrasion, bulges, or cuts. Secured by clamps. You also have your AC compressor over here, properly mounted. Your alternator down here is properly mounted. No signs of damage on the alternator or on your AC compressor. They are both belt driven. Make sure you say they're belt driven. Pull on the hose, on the belt. should have no more than 3/4 inch of play. Your radiator fan, they may spin, they may not, but it's probably secured. No signs of damage, no chipped or broken fins. Your radiator shroud is properly secured, not cracked, not broken. The same goes for the radiator hose. I mean your radiator or whatnot. Your air dryer here is probably secured, no cracks, no leaks. Secured by a bolt and a clamp here. No audible sounds. Like I said, it's also no leaks, properly secured. Your lines, no abrasion, bulges, or cuts, or not. So, bam, there we go there. On that side, that's everything on this side. Now, while we over here, let's touch about this tire, because you can hit your tires on this section as well. This is your drive tire. It's a virgin tire. It cannot be rethreaded. Should have at least 430 seconds of tread. No abrasion, bulges, or definitely no cuts because it's properly inflated. Your rim, no dents, no cracks, no illegal welds. Your bolts, no signs of fresh shivering, no rust bleeding, which will indicate that these bolts are loose. Your hub seal is properly filled. You don't have to pop this cap off or whatever. Speaker on is properly filled, it's not leaking. Then you have your valve stem. This valve stem here should have a metal cap on it, but it doesn't. But it's straight, it's not bent, it's not cracked, no audible sound. And you know, that's it with your tire. Now we're gonna go ahead on the other side here. You know, make sure you speak clear and, you know, with confidence. So now we're over here on this side. Your coolant reservoir secure, you know, it's at its proper level. It's not cracked, it's not broken, no leaks. The cap is secure. Another air intake hose, no abrasion, bulges, or cuts, secured by clamps. You have another radiator hose that leads to this water pump here. No abrasion, bulges, or cuts, secured by clamps. The water pump is secure, is not cracked, no leaks or whatnot. You have your oil fill cap, it's properly secured. Your air intake is free from any debris. It's properly secured. It's not cracked. It's not broken. We want to talk about your air compressor. The other side was our AC compressor. This is our actual air compressor. It's properly mounted. No audible sounds. You know, that audible sound would be your air leaks. And while you're touching on that real quick, also talk about your steer gearbox. You know, it's properly secure, not cracked, not broken, no signs of leaks. They're both are gear driven. So your gearbox and your compressor are both gear driven. So your water evaporator, your water, brush this off so you can see it a little bit more. Your water and fuel separator is properly secure. No leaks, caps is tight. No leaks. All right, your power steering reservoir, the cap is on tight. The hoses, no abrasion, bulges, or cuts, secured by clamps. Your drive shaft, like I said, make sure y'all touch. Should have no more than 1 inch of play on your steering shaft. Okay, we talked about the frame on the other side. We talked about these lines. We talked about the brake chamber. We talked about the brakes, the brake lining. We talked about the brake drum. We talked about the slack adjuster. All right, now you have your pivot arm and drag link. So this is your pivot arm. This is your drag link. They're both properly secured. Yeah, they properly secured by castle nuts and cotter pins on both. They are properly greased as well. You have your tie rod is present, properly secured. Secured by castle nut and counter pins. We spoke about these hoses, no abrasion, bulges, or cuts. Okay. Our airlines, these are your airlines. No abrasion, bulges, or cuts, no audible sound. Because if it was leaking, you would hear the air coming out of it. Your electrical lines also is present, no frays, no cuts. You know, and don't get this confused, it's just a hose that's here. And all that covers under the hood. So next video, we're going to cover the rest of this trailer here.